everyone, and welcome back to Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. This is episode 6. Last time we dealt with Dumas in the Silent City in an eternal limbo, and we now find ourselves in, I want to say, a dungeon. Like, we've kind of ventured into this location with our new constrict ability. And we're just going to see what happens in here. I'm not sure if this is where we're supposed to go at all. Well, I think where we're actually supposed to go is the game has told us that it's basically time to face Kain, which is quite interesting. We have a bunch of symbols, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, basically the game is like, it's time to face Kain, but then there's a giant key in a body. Oh, it's not a key. It's not a key. It's not a key at all. It looks like it could have been a key. It was not. Just an enemy that did a lot of damage to me. Okay. It looks like, as per the norm with this game, wow, more blocks. And it seems like maybe it'll open something. So there's a bunch of blocks there. Oh no, actually that's the door, I think. I think that's a closed door. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's pull this bad boy out of here. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay. I see. Is there another one? Oh, there is two. Okay. Maybe you have to close both of these and then that'll open this one? Or you just have to put the brick in the right, the block in the right thing. Okay. Let's figure it out. Let's put it in this one and see what happens. How to start your Soul Reaver episode by putting blocks in holes. Okay, we have successfully shut these. I have a feeling I need to get blocks over to the other side. Oh, maybe I need to get like one block in this one and then a block over in the other one. Okay. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. So, let's get another look. Yeah, there's like that symbol and then a Z, and the Z's probably over this side. And then we probably have to maybe, And then, okay. All right, well. I've opted to just quickly reset where we were just before, just to reset the encounter completely to 0. So everything's where it was, and we can think about this properly. Okay, so I might just leave that creature alone so I can maintain my Soul Reaver. So now that I have both things open, there's like a O symbol and a Z symbol. There's two Y looking symbols. two looking symbols, two with a horn on top. And then there's the Z. So I think what we're doing here is we need the 2 blocks to go into those 2 symbols. I love block puzzles, so I think... Oh, actually, I see what we can do here. So if we take this one out, the one over the other side will close, but then... we kick this off. And then if we take this one out, it'll close this door. However, we can now transfer this back into here. That'll open that one back up. So we can now take that block that we've kicked down. I just wish these gates weren't even here, but I know why these gates are here. They're specifically here so we can't push the blocks across here and make it easy. I get it. But goddammit. Alright, so then we can go in here, because this one is open. And we can bring this block across. And then I guess we'll put it in the 2 with the horn on it. And that'll open up that door. Oh, actually, hang on, I shouldn't even need to do that. I can just go put this one in the Z, and then I can go put the other one in the O, and then we're done. Okay, I don't need to overcomplicate it at all. Alright, that's in, and then we go back over the other side. And then we go back over the other side. And now I can put that block right where it belongs. And then I guess we use the constrict ability to open up the other path. And then we're good. Okay, that was much less complicated than I thought it would be. So both these doors end up being closed. And we open up the middle one. Gotcha. Alright. Nice. That was relatively simple. Relatively simple. I'm wondering if this area will finally unlock a power for us, because all we've got is just the one. So I wonder if we'll actually get a power in this place, and then we can move on to the actual main objective. Okay, so we can do this in the spirit mode? No, we can't. I swear that it said we could. I guess I just made that up. Okay, there we go. And then once we find the whatever we get from this place, we can move on to where we're supposed to go. Oh, this just... okay. This just opens these anyway. Okay. Gotcha. Into a cheeky little... just save. Oh. Hello. There's an enemy. Is this a power? Or is this just a power up for the... Okay, that's the third power up one that we've seen. And it's useless. Which means I would dare say that I think the actual powers to obtain must be in like places where you can now swim and places where you can now do a bunch of different like the thing with like constricting and stuff. That makes sense. And we just haven't done that. But what's interesting is I think in the Blood Omen, you find a lot of powers, and a lot of them I think are optional, but very, very useful. Like almost like I needed that. And then I think that there's powers that are obviously necessary, but so far we haven't encountered a situation where I'm like, I can't do this, you know? Only for stuff where it's tied to, I guess, swimming or this new constrictability or wall climbing, like environmental things, but nothing in regards to like these, I guess I would, for lack of a better term, spells. And we just have the ability to shift between planes. And then you can also find the pizza slices. But the game doesn't seem to punish you too bad if you haven't got those things, which is, I think, a good thing. I think that's nice. It does make me want to have a bit more of a look around. Okay, I was just down there. Okay, before we go that way, I'll climb up the wall. Oh, it's a fire thingy. Nice, okay. As long as we don't remove the spears from those creatures, they will never bother us. Okay. Do these have to go in a particular way? Oh, I see what I have to do. But that's kind of annoying. How do I... Okay, wait. Like, I can see how I can do one of these, but... Actually, I can't even get this off. Oh, hang on. I'm so stupid. Ignore me. Ignore me. Had a momentary lapse of judgment. I was like, how am I going to push these in? However, will I get these pushed in? No, it just... Oh, I forgot that these ones... Damn it. I forgot that these ones do that. I've seen this before somewhere. Alright, I've got to do a bunch of constricting. Okay. Could you not? Oh god! Almost sucked all of my soul away. No, thank you. That was dangerous. I almost perished. Oh shit, no. Wait, what the fuck? Why didn't... I was in the middle of doing the execution. Oh, you bastard. Like, I was properly in the middle of doing the execution. I wonder if this is actually the way that we're supposed to be going. Because I thought that this was like a little... just a little cute little dungeon. For us to get something. I think this might actually be where we're going, because this looks a lot bigger than I thought. And there seems to be a lot more going on. But we'll see, huh? Could just be a really big dungeon. Something that I want to explore, and something that I actually thought would be where we're supposed to go, is to go back to that drawbridge area, that little tower. So we'll go there at some point, I guess. That's where I thought we were supposed to go. Okay, thank you for actually dying this time. Okay, so that wall dissipates. Okay, we need to assumedly have all of these just kind of aim towards the center. I would say that's logical. It didn't even do the effect that time. There it is. Aha! Logic. Wait. What did that open and where? Okay, fuck. Is it where we've seen this symbol before? Because I said that I feel like I've seen it before. Where was that? Can I get an instant replay on that? What did we just open? Where was that? Alright, hang on. If we redo it, will it play the cutscene for us again so I can try and get a reminder? Shit. Okay, I wouldn't be able to tell you where I've seen this symbol before. The symbol might be on the sundial, maybe, which is not tied to this. This opens. But, like... Oh, actually, hang on. Let's check this room. What does this room look like in spirit mode? Not very different. Okay. For some reason going spirit mode like opens up this, but like I don't even think there's any point in that. Do we leave? Maybe we're just leaving. Maybe where we need to be is outside. Holy fuck. Please stop harassing me. Get sucked in. Okay. Oh. Alright. That scared me for a second. Oh, hang on. Wait. Is this what just opened?
The Oracle's Cave, where Kain's first fateful meeting with Mobius occurred.
Oh!
Mobius played the role of a doddering soothsayer, stirring his pot of visions while dispensing enigmatic predictions to gullible visitors. Underneath the facade was Mobius the Time Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine, a ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kain's hands centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Mobius himself, they are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex.
Wow.
I sensed that Kain was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Do I constrict this thing? Yeah! Let's go! Amazing. Okay, so this is where we're supposed to be. I thought this was going to be a bonus location. So, the Oracle's Cave. It's so cool to be in a location that, like, reminds me of the original game of Blood Omen and, like, where we actually are. Because obviously this world is so different. Amazing. Kain was here. So I suppose we're on the correct path then. We got some Mobius time shit. Oh god, that's terrifying.
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the Time Streamer, Mobius. He seemed not at all the impressive figure I had imagined from Kain's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
It's also large. I'll show you undeniable power. Okay, we've got levers and time. Oh, that's... Okay, that's that symbol that was on the sundial. Nosgoth numbers for time. Is this like are we in a clock tower right now? Alright, there's light sources coming in. Oh, hang on. We gotta rotate this thing. Okay. We're gonna rotate this thing with the constrictability, maybe? Or can we rotate it with the levers? Oh, that moves the time. That moves the light. Okay. I see. I see. Okay. Did I? Okay, you just have to do that. Simple. I didn't know where to put the second light source, but it worked out. We ended up just getting it right. Okay, cool. 6 o'clock? Or, yeah, 6 o'clock. Love it. What did that open? And where? I'm fumbling my way through this right now. I'm just like, oh, okay. I'm assuming down. Pretty straightforward, I guess. Oh, yes, here. I've opened the clock tower's butthole. Okay. Oh no, it's a light puzzle, okay? Huh. What do I do? How do I turn it around? Oh, constrict. Why am I forgetting basic abilities? How do I turn it around? He says. Oh. It only turns one way. Okay. Are we just... Alright. We're just destroying them. I love my, like, mentality today of just, like... I'm just, like, some silly little clumsy guy who's figuring things out by going, oh, I need to do this, and then forgetting my abilities. It's so silly. I'm like, oh yeah, I knew that. Of course I knew that. Alright. And this one's clever because you gotta, like, blend two colors. That's cool. Nice. Now what? Door open. I have solved puzzle. I am smart. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna leave all these impaled if I know what's good for me. Big clock room. Oh god, hello. Okay, we've got 3 clock hands. Oh no! Are these... This isn't like times, are they? Oh, hang on, this is very simple. Okay, so red needs to be on... this one. So if I just do this... Okay, so we're making the doorway. So I'm just going to keep doing this until it goes to the right ones. There you go. Relatively simple. Okay. Yellow goes to... the double 3s. And then the blue one goes to... oh, hang on a minute. Oh no, that's fine. Blue goes to this one over here. Awesome. Oh god. Oh shit. I can't see. The camera is very invasive right now in this area. A very weird sort of structure, castle, fortress environment right now. Oh god. Don't do it! I'm maintaining my firepower. Remember when we spent like 15 minutes of real time actually translating Nosgoth blood script? That's the power of these Legacy of Kain games, isn't it? You're just like, I'm going to decipher this language. I guess I'm turning gears around, but I don't know why or how. Okay, maybe that's too large for me to rotate. I don't think this works. Usually you can only rotate things that's a little bit more camera friendly. What is this? Okay, I think we came from there. So there's a pathway there. So we'll go this way. It's a little bit out of reach though. Oh no! Wait. Are these blocks that I can move? What? Oh, why? What is this? What is this madness? Alright, what am I being... Why? Who did this? Who decided that this would be a good idea? Oh! It was just blocks, blocking the gears. I thought I had to like figure out a way to rotate it and get it off so I could get up here. And that was like upsetting. I think I can still do that because I can do this. And then... Maybe not. Hang on. And then we can do this. It's not over yet. Oh, no. Oh, I can't push that off. Maybe I can just do this now. Okay. I wonder what the purpose of putting the gate here is for, if I can just go back to physical realm. Can't really see. What am I doing in here? I lost my fire ability too. I don't know what's going on in here, so I'm going to ignore this. Do you mind? Oh, that's moving now. Okay. You can slide down those things, so be careful. Okay, we're just... She was a fairy. Oh! That's rude. Get deleted. I don't know where that's gone specifically, but I guess we'll find out. Oh, we just... Okay. We just doing this constantly? Alright. Just pushing it down. Oh, oh no, okay, I see. I see what you want from me. No, I just... Can we stop with the soul sucking? Can I have the camera behave, please? Let's stop with the soul sucking. Otherwise I'll just do that to you. No, you fucking bastard. These dudes are cretins. Scum of the earth. Do you mind? No more. Okay. I now need to match the thingy. So this should be simple enough. Hopefully there's no rotating involved. Ah, fuck, there's rotating involved. Okay. Wait, is this even the correct one? Yeah, that's fine. That's normal. Oh, I see. Very sick and tired of the V-Sync tearing I keep getting when it shouldn't be. Just chalk it up to just PlayStation things. This is an absolute ocean of puzzles with... To what end? Okay. So this is a big climb out of here. Oh, just like... Nice. I think what's actually nice, though, at least, I think with the V-Sync, like, screen tearing that I'm experiencing, it doesn't come up in the preview for OBS when I'm recording, so it might just be me that witnesses it, and you guys might be fine, which is nice. I can accept that. I think I was more annoyed at the idea of it just being like the recording screwed up. So I'm not sure what that means. Because I'm terrible with computers, obviously. Okay. We've got another dial to rotate. So it's facing the wall. I have no idea what keeps going on with this execution cancel, but it's killing me. Okay, well, that one's similar to that one, I guess. I'll do this one because this one reminds me of that door that we opened that had the same symbol. I don't know anything about the other ones though. So it seems that we need to have like... Oh, okay, I can see. Alright, fine. The symbols are on the wall for us. why are you doing... Oh, wrong way. Wrong way again. Sorry, what? Oh. Just in this one room? Or in all of them? Oh, I think it might be in all of them. Gotcha. Door open. Alright, now this screen tearing is getting ridiculous. I want to see if I can, like, resolve this on my own. Alright, maybe it's fixed. Maybe it's not. Who knows? It might have to do with the fact that the video is 60 frames, but the game itself is 30. And I can't get it to go past that, otherwise it would probably fundamentally break the game, but it's okay. Sometimes it behaves and sometimes it's fine, and then other times it's like there's a big chunk of the screen just like tearing for me. It's not too bad most of the time. It's only like I've only had to take a break to try and fix it like on 2 occasions, so that's okay. Anyway, let's continue going down this spiral of puzzles, shall we? Into the next room. What could possibly be... Space and time at your fingertips is what could possibly be next. Oh, I'm getting pulled into that. Okay, this is just strange now. It's the beginning of the game? In quality.
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
I love that it's like obviously a pre-rendered cutscene, so you can't upscale it. Oh, okay, hold on a minute. So we are taking a peek into the currents of time itself. Does that mean if we dive in, we could potentially go back earlier? Now that we have the Soul Reaver, we could do some serious time fuckery. Oh no. We're about to enter the Legacy of Kain World Between Worlds. Okay, everybody hold on to your butts. Oh. I was about to jump in. Alright, maybe... Yes, okay. Spiritual world does the trick. Oh, no it doesn't. It's the same.
My arrival in this miserable age.
Oh.
What trickery is this?
It is no illusion, Raziel, but a glimpse into the currents of time itself.
Huh. Okay. That doesn't... Okay. It just does the same thing. I thought we were about to like dive in and just like get scattered to the winds of time for a moment, but no, I got ahead of myself. Nothing happened. Also, something that's really interesting to note is I do have like a FPS counter just in the corner, so I can actually see when it plays that cutscene. The game runs at 60. So that cutscene is 60 frames, but the game itself is 30. Very interesting. And then it goes back to 30. Oh, okay, it continues. I should probably go back to being in the material world. Oh, no, oh, there's multiple. Okay, there's multiple. Time for a trip down memory lane. Look at this quality. This is the original graphical quality, baby.
These apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold?
Interesting. It's always like the things that like the emulators can't upscale or change because it's like a pre-rendered cutscene, so it's hard baked into the game is like looking like that. So it's just such a drastic difference. Okay. So we are currently going through specific moments. Ooh. Is this me? Like my wings, right? I don't know if this is a door. I'm like scared to interact with it. Hold on. Let's have a look. Wait. No, it's not a door. Are we going to change or affect the flow of time in this place? Because we're in Mobius's little time streaming spot. This is pretty significant. So Mobius has had access to all of these situations. Maybe
Possible. This must be one of Kain's deceptions.
Maybe depending on like who's accessing these portals, it relates to your own personal timeline or something. So if Mobius was to access this, it would be his own personal like time stream, and for Raziel, it's obviously his own, right? But then this imagery is very interesting. It makes me wonder, like the rules of this place, or has it always been foretold that this would be Raziel's experience? I have questions, but I'm hoping for answers. My brain is running at 1,000,000 miles an hour thinking about this. The implications of the time stream. Oh, hang on. This is the future. This hasn't happened yet.
My mind reels with conflict. Does Kain await me moments from now? Or in some century yet to come?
Oh, we got a glimpse into the future. This is what happens when you poke your head in time holes. I love that question. He's like, because these beings, like time is nothing for them, you know what I mean? Like, they're just like, could it be like, am I about to walk around the corner and face Kain? Or will it be thousands of years before, you know, hundreds or thousands of years before I see him again? Crazy. Okay, so wielding the Soul Reaver against Kain. Oh, have I gone the wrong way? I've gone the wrong way because there wasn't a cutscene that time. This is so cool. The fact that we're still going, though, are we going to be looking even further into the future? What was Mobius cooking with this place? Enter the space butthole as it pulsates and calls you in. Oh! Striking down Ariel.
This cannot be. What madness does this scene portend? Kain must think me credulous to suffer these lies.
Ooh. Taking in Ariel's soul into the power of the Soul Reaver. Which is really interesting because Ariel at the end of Blood Omen was like, hey Kain, make your choice. Rainbows and sunshine or fucking doom this place to eternal damnation. And he was like, sounds good. And he's gone for that move, which means Ariel has remained bound to the pillars that are just not even a thing anymore. Obviously, it's just Kain's dominion over the realms and all the vampire clans and humanity and all of that. And Ariel has just been there because I think one of the first things that was said was Raziel was like, sorry if I woke you. She's like, woke me? You need a body to rest, babe. She's been like just eternally bound. I could potentially see that scene as Ariel asking for us to like grant her like release, right? Like an eternal rest. She can finally be free, and the power of the Soul Reaver can do that. And then we get like a sword power up or something. What's really interesting thinking about this though is I love it because when you get visions into the future, it's all so open for interpretation. You're like, what does that vision mean? What can I glean from that? Because we don't know until we're actually in the moment. And you could get visions of the future, and even then, you won't know that you're there until that specific moment is happening, you know? So seeing a rematch with Kain, with the blue Soul Reaver, and then seeing Ariel being... I would say released from her torment after that is very interesting. You'd think that maybe Ariel would like, you could sacrifice herself to power up your Soul Reaver to take on Kain, but it's happening in a different order. Or at least that's what we think, because we don't know, because we're looking into a potential future. I don't know if this is a locked in, destined future as well. Like there's just... When you start unpacking time and time travel and windows into time and all of that, you can never be sure of how things are going to go. But this is so cool regardless. What happens next? Why is it red now? And it's not like red like the fire one, it's like evil red. Look at me.
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or an echo of future events?
Yeah, it's so interesting. What could it mean? What does it all mean? Holy shit. That one looks like darkness. I wonder if this game also has a choice at the end, whether it's like you can do this or you can do something else, you know? There's been no opportunity to turn back into the material plane this whole time. Oh, nice. It's been a long time since we've seen one of these. Fuck, I need an opportunity to turn back into the physical plane, but I don't want to have to go all the way up to the top. Oh, thank God. Oh, because you need to like open the door, probably. Alright, hold on. I'll be back. Thank you. So we got another teleporter. I'm actually going to take this opportunity to go back to Ariel. I think that's a good idea. Oh, that's the time one. Okay. So let's have a look. Let's run through our list. But we're going back to the sanctuary so we can talk to Ariel. I wonder if there's any that we've missed. There's one that we've missed. There's another that we've missed. Another one. Four that we've missed. But we don't know if that's still to come, though, I guess. But if we're trying to look in order of them, I think we've missed a few. They might be tied to, like, maybe, I don't know, power-ups or something, though. Interesting to think about. But, yeah, let's go check in with Ariel.
In the bowels of an inverted clockwork, the tormentor awaits. Be wary, Raziel. Those blind with rage are by destiny ensnared.
Nice. She's telling us about the next location that we've been in. The tormentor awaits. Okay, some interesting words about destiny there too. So this is what I'm talking about with, like, looking through these little doorways. I'm like, is this predestined? Interesting stuff. Okay, nothing with, like, talking to Ariel about what we've witnessed, but let's head back. Okay, we are now in the material plane. We have that done. We've spoken to Ariel. Time for us to look upon this.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers?
Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss?
No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation.
Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this.
Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us.
We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We are the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Kain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
Oh shit, he's doing stuff. Okay. Oh! Oh, I forget that he can go through shit. Hang on. Oh, I get refreshed in the middle. Okay. Pause. Amazing. Okay, there were some big words thrown out there. This is so cool. Okay, we're in a preordained, destined battle. It's very cool. Like, there's a lot of, I guess I would say tropes or cliches in some dialogue here, but it wasn't a trope or really a cliche at the time. I always have to like retroactively think about that. You know how often we get the "you're not so different, you and I," and all of that sort of, you know, free will's an illusion is a tale as old as time. But whenever you hear it, it does get beaten into you over stories and stories and stories over time. But I have to transport myself back to a much earlier time where this kind of storytelling and this kind of dialogue in a PlayStation 1 game is just so significant. And it's so cool. I just can't wait to see how this is going to play out. Okay, we're in a Kain rematch. Destiny is indeed a game. Okay. Where are you, Kain? So... Oh, I don't need to do that. So he found this place like a millennia ago. Okay, I just realized I should probably just shoot him. I should just shoot him. Hang on, he's laughing though. Hang on. He's laughing, so that's not even doing anything. But it is stopping him. Okay. We need to be looking a little deeper. Man, this dude like locks on like crazy. It's possible for him to miss, but highly unlikely. Okay, I'm gonna investigate this place in the spirit realm. So everything, all the markers are at one specific thing, I think. No, these are different. We definitely need to do something about these. But I'm not sure what. Oh, I might need to use... Well, there's nothing for me to run around constrict-wise. I don't know if I can do this for constriction. Oh, hang on. There's a... This is here. But this is where I think Kain stepped out of. Damn. Okay. I'm wondering if I need to, like, trick him into, like, zapping something. He keeps saying, what if I just stand in the center? I just stay at full health constantly. Okay, just hit him. Oh, he does that anyway. Okay, hold on. See, I thought I had to trick him into maybe hitting it and it would do something. Okay, he's doing something with it. I love that this is... Okay, where are you now? Oh, there you are. I love that this is... It's just still the same. Like... It's still just... You gotta hit him? I thought it was gonna be something else. That's so funny. I thought I was supposed to be manipulating him to do something. Oh, he's going to the infinity symbol. The Eye of Mobius. Okay, so this is so much more simple. You just have to fucking hit the guy. That's so funny. It takes much longer to charge it up this time. Where is he? Is he over this side? Okay. Great. He does. Yeah. He just rotates on each side. What is this boy doing?
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
Okay. Very dramatic. So he can go through the time portals. Why can't I?
Be warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Okay. Oh, without hesitation. So we can go in. He's taking us to the infinity room.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah, welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny.
Mobius lives. Welcome to your destiny. Mobius lives. Holy shit.
Where time is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal cloth. A streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
Pardon? What? You're just gonna end it? To be continued? That's the end of the game? That was abrupt. I was ready for like so much. That didn't feel like the end. That felt like to be continued. What about the aerial stuff? Damn. Like, that great fucking game. The art direction, amazing. The dialogue, the music, the atmosphere, are great. Very short. That sucks. Well, I'm gonna play the sequel immediately. Fuck it. We're jumping right into the sequel because that's messed up. How dare they leave me with a to be continued? I thought there was so much more left. This is a very short and sweet experience. We got a nice little concept art gallery here, which is nice, but that is so rude. Like, well done on a beautiful game, but also at the same time, how dare you? Not sure how I feel about that. Well, I mean, I don't feel good about it. Oh, Elder God and Zephon, the same voice. And Dumas was the same voice. Okay. There's Anna Gunn. Richard Doyle. Cool. It's really interesting seeing like duplicate voice roles. I like that. Yeah, I got thoughts, obviously. I got thoughts. Not really happy with the end of the game. Not really happy with that. I do not like that at all. I hate the to be continued. I'm assuming there was probably, maybe they hit a point where they just couldn't proceed and they just had to like put a pin in it and hopefully another game would be made. But imagine if another game didn't get made. Luckily, in 2023, I at least understand that there are 3 more Legacy of Kain releases for me to play. Soul Reaver 2, Blood Omen 2, and Defiance, right? But imagine playing this game as it came out and being stung with that to be continued. What if the game didn't sell well and never continued? Absolutely unbelievable. Special thanks to the Gex team. Because of course, Akuji team. No shit, Akuji the Heartless was made by, I guess, similar people. Amazing. The team would also like to thank me. And also Amy Hennig. Okay, so that's Amy Hennig's special thanks. Mama e Papa. We get the special thanks. I'm wondering, please give me something after the credits. Please. I need another hook because that's unbelievable. You're gonna dump the revelation that Mobius lives still in like a room of infinity that Kain also retreated to, and then just end the game like that, being like, hey man, destiny awaits. Absolutely crazy. I think this game on a gameplay level isn't as enjoyable as the first Blood Omen. Blood Omen just has so much more happening and so much more going for it. And I didn't get that feeling during Soul Reaver at all, especially in the fact that there were these boss fights against Kain that it's exactly the same thing both times, which is hit him in the face 3 times. You see how I was like overcomplicating it and I was overthinking it because I was looking at this room with all of these dials and I'm like, okay, maybe we have to like, maybe what I'll have to do is like get him to like hit the time thing and maybe that'll like slow him down or like alter some sort of thing and make him vulnerable. Like I was thinking more mechanically, but the boss fights was just hit him 3 times. No, there's not even anything after the credits. It just takes you back to the menu. No. No. Oh, I feel robbed, you know. I feel like I've just been edged and then Like, and then they said, never mind. Damn. I loved the game. Please don't get me wrong. Absolutely think it's amazing atmospherically. But that to be continued is a knife to the heart. That stings, right? Obviously, I'm lucky enough to be able to dive right into a sequel, but I expected more out of this game, I think. I expected it to be longer, too. This was really short, and not much happens. The game is really, really prolonged by moving blocks around and environmental puzzles. And then that is sort of like padding out the really amazing dialogue and the cool scenes that take place with characters. So that's a little bit unfortunate. Sitting here now, once that's all said and done, is I think I would have loved a bit more like mechanics to the fight sequences. Like you had the mechanics against the actual, like your brothers, right? Like you had to, like you shoot out the windows and the sunlight like melts that creature, and then like there's the one where you've got to like melt the dude in the furnace, and then like there are things that you have to do with those enemies that like Kain as a follow-up to that is very disappointing, because everyone else has like this gimmick or this thing that you need to figure out, which is quite engaging, and Kain is just hit him 3 times and then you're done. And he doesn't change anything. He does the same thing every time. The first time we fought him, he zaps you with a laser. And the second time you fight him, he zaps you with a laser again and then goes, you almost got me. Like, I get the Soul Reaver is a really powerful weapon, so hitting him with that is going to do damage to him. But what I was thinking, and this is where my head was at, looking into these time stream windows, I was like, okay, we're going to go up against Kain again and fail, right? We're going to fail again because Kain is just that bitch. And then we're going to go to Ariel, and Ariel's going to be like, let me empower you, like release me from this torment, and I will give you the power up that you need for the Soul Reaver, right? And then he gets the yellow blade, but then there's also the potential for this like red darkness looking blade as well in another vision. So I don't know. You know, obviously, this is what I was talking about with like visions are open to interpretation, and it's never really clear what's going to happen. But we just basically do the same damage to Kain, and he goes, and then leaves. But what's really cool now is that cliffhanger is so, I guess, mentally engaging, because it gets you to think about all the possibilities. Kain has jumped through a time portal seemingly into the same space, but maybe because it's like, it's the infinity symbol. I'm assuming that could be anything. Mobius is there. So Mobius is still alive. Kain is alive. The Elder can now no longer like protect us. He's like, you're out of my reach now. So he's not a thing. And we've gone into the unknown. The unknown for us, but apparently to Mobius, to Kain, to Destiny, it is preordained. We are following along the threads of fate here. I think this game was amazing at maybe setting up a sequel with that in mind, because again, like not much happens in this game. We destroy our brothers. We get the revelation that we are one of the Seraphan. And then we kind of bonk Kain on the head until he says, I'm out. But with that in mind, I obviously enjoyed myself. That much is clear. I liked the puzzle solving elements, but you get to the end of the game and then you go, okay, that was kind of the bulk of the game. You know, it was like environmental puzzles, and then you get a few boss fights. But the real treat of this game is obviously in its story, its dialogue, in the stuff that is larger. Like this game, I think the Legacy of Kain series is so held back by the technology of the time, you know what I mean? Because Blood Omen was super impressive, so archaic, but super impressive. And Soul Reaver, still impressive, but I honestly think that, yeah, Blood Omen's gameplay was better. It was more engaging. I loved the fact that you needed to utilize your werewolf form. You can blend in with a human form, and then you even get like a noble version. You've got your bat form for traversal. You've even got your like you do have a spirit form as well, similar to how Raziel has one. And then you've got so many spells, like an unbelievable amount of spells that you acquire. It's just so much more engaging. And you can go through Soul Reaver, and we just have, without picking up like anything. And that was like, not because I was actively avoiding anything. It's just that we just didn't come across any other abilities, which is quite interesting. What we're going to do is we'll pull up the manual again, because I'm assuming the manual would have that information, right? I believe it would be, safe to assume that the manual would include all of the information. So let's take a look. We're going to pull up the Soul Reaver manual for the PlayStation 1. And this is the same one that we picked up before. And we'll take a look through at the end, because obviously we're sitting here at the end of this experience and going, huh? You know what I mean? We're sitting here and going, huh? That was it? So, Soul Reaver. There it is. All right, let's take a look. So, let's see what happens here. So we've got our redemption, which we read. We read the Raziel stuff, the planes. Now we've got our innate abilities, and then you have the earned abilities. So it tells you about everything. So you've got scaling walls, telekinetic force projectiles, swimming, constricting. Okay. Most humans are rendered lifeless when constricted. Oh, you can constrict enemies. That's really clever. That makes so much sense. And like I was saying, there was clearly places in the game for us to explore and go to. Like there was that tower with the drawbridges that I think we could have constricted something. And obviously there would have been places to find swimming. Like we saw the Nut Raptor area. Like I'm assuming that would have given us maybe some powers, some spells, something like that. But there was never a roadblock for you in this game with those things. Obviously, I've just shown it. You can go through that game without picking anything up, which is wild. So there you go. I'm just seeing if it's actually going to show us if there's anything. See, these glyphs. Glyph altars are hidden throughout Nosgoth. Each ancient altar is associated with an elemental glyph or spell. Once you solve the puzzle of the glyph altar, he is awarded an elemental glyph. Glyphs go permanently into your glyph spell menu, except for the shift glyph. All glyphs are active on the material plane only. They invoke powerful elemental energies that damage multiple enemies on the material plane. They have varying ranges and areas of effect. Being elemental in nature, glyphs are sensitive to the environment in which they're invoked. All glyphs operate on the material plane except in water. When swimming, Raziel can only invoke shift glyph. So, Eldritch Energy, casting a glyph spell. So we had 4 Eldritch Energy that we never used. It's scattered throughout the game. Destroyed enemies sometimes leave that energy behind. Okay. Will it tell you what we got? It does. It tells us everything. Oh, look, and that's one of the locations that I saw on the power-ups. So, Force Glyph. Waves of telekinetic force stream from Raziel, throwing enemies backward. Stone Glyph. A localized earthquake. Waves of petrifying energy. Sound Glyph. Deadly waves of sound emanate from this glyph's epicenter. The spell's frequency is deadly to vampires. The glyph's magic explodes into the room, burning or water-vulnerable vampires within its range. Igniting all enemies within proximity. All sunlight in an area into your body and disperse it into a blinding flash. That's awesome. I love those. So it seems that all of the spells are physical attacking, offensive spells, I suppose. So it's just different ways to destroy and attack your enemies. There isn't anything similar to Blood Omen where it had here's the light spell so you can navigate darker areas and things like that. So that's cool, being able to see what these are, but just not really necessary, I suppose. It's just other ways to do damage to your enemies. But honestly, you have the Soul Reaver pretty much on you at all times, and then you unlock the ability to like make it a fire blade, and then you can just shoot fireballs at your enemies, and then you don't need that. So gameplay and combat wise, there's not a hell of a lot going on there, but that's okay. The Nosgoth Dwellers is really cool, so you can see everything with your vampire brethren, the clans of the Dumahim, the Melchiahim, the Zephonim, the Rahabim, and the Turelim, the most powerful vampires in Nosgoth. Most of this clan have retreated into the hinterlands. And then we've got our spectral enemies, humans, vampire hunters, worshippers, Kain's Legion, and then that's obviously the credits. Amazing. And Gex. So that's cool to see, like, the glyphs. I don't feel we really missed out on too much there with that in mind, because it was just like offensive attacking spells and whatnot. But yeah, I think I've really said my piece here. I liked the game. It was awesome. The atmosphere of it is great, and it's that PlayStation 1 era that I really appreciate. I feel it has some shortcomings. I think Blood Omen has some more powerful aspects to it in terms of its gameplay, and I'm stung over that to be continued, because it got to a point where it just started to get really exciting, right? Because I was like, holy shit, we're fighting Kain, we're in Mobius's like time chamber, this is all really significant, and it's tying into Blood Omen stuff, our destiny is preordained, and then you walk through a portal, Mobius says, sup, and then the game ends, and that's really tough. I couldn't imagine playing this and finishing it back then. How did you guys feel? Let me know. How did you feel playing and finishing this game? Is there a similar feeling here? Am I crazy? Is there a sense of collective disappointment over a to be continued? Let me know your thoughts. I would love to know. But I genuinely hope you enjoyed the playthrough, because I did. I love this game. So cool. I'm just obviously chomping at the bit now for more, and they've succeeded in making me want more. So Soul Reaver 2, I believe, is the next one, and then Blood Omen 2, and then Defiance. So they've gone straight into a Soul Reaver sequel, which makes the most sense considering what they've just done to me. So we're gonna dive into that pretty quickly, because this feels incomplete in that sense, you know what I mean? So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed the playthrough, and I'll see you very shortly for Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver 2.